we've talked a lot about it. Teams got to find ways to win and learn how to win. And I'm not going to lie to you if I didn't think, I think we're up 7 with 50 seconds to go, and I'm sitting there like, okay, God, help us here. And sure enough, they tie the game. And so the thing that kind of the coaching with this group this week has been really, let's get back to the joy and the fun of this basketball game. And I think a lot of times, right, Division I athletics, conference games, I mean, there's just an extraordinary amount of pressure on just an entire team. And I think sometimes you lose sight of what's fun. And this group, I thought this week we had 2 really good practices, and there was a lot of fun. And I did think we'd play well tonight, just based on those practices. I did think, the competitive spirit would be high. I was really pleased with the way we played. For the most part, I thought, the message kind of when they were making their run was, they were hitting some shots, but, we knew we weren't going to get back in it until we got some stops. And I think for a long time there, they had a hard time scoring. They put us in a lot of, tough situations there with Carter at the 5. That was, and he's a heck of a player. Hit some really tough shots. But I thought we made some adjustments. He had 33 points. Holy smokes. I didn't know he had that many. And then overall, we talked about just, being a team. Trev coming off the bench tonight was fantastic. Accepted his role, didn't complain, hit huge shots for us. Kev obviously led us some minutes again. Kobe was huge. And, I thought that layup at the end will make the next one. But again, we're going to enjoy this one. It was fun. And, we've got to build on it. I still really do believe in this team, and I believe this team's got to run. We just got to keep getting better every single day.
Kobe, I guess after going through Loyola, did this feel like kind of a repeat, that final minute of regulation?
Yeah, a little bit. Where it just kind of gets away from us, and it's like it doesn't. It happens so quickly. But I think that's happened to us a few times this year, and the way for us to be able to find a way to win in that, I think, is, like you said, a great step for us. And there's going to be close games in the Valley. We already know that, so we're definitely talented enough to play with every team and beat every team. We just got to keep getting better and close them out.
Trevor, kind of mentally, how do you have to recalibrate when it's like, okay, now there's 5 minutes left in the game, like we just have this one, and like where do you have to go mentally to get through that? Okay, we don't have a 7-1 lead anymore.
Mm-hmm. I just think we were just talking about getting stops. We knew it was going to come down to the defensive end, and we were all communicating, all talking throughout every possession, just reminding each other what coverages we were in and different stuff like that. And I think the last 10 minutes and then into OT, I thought we played some of our best defense of the year. So that's a really good offensive team, top team in the country offensively, and to kind of stagnate, whatever that word is, stagnate them down the stretch. That was awesome.
Kev, if it doesn't go your way, it's like a crushing loss. It swings the other way. Is this a win that can maybe galvanize this team a little bit?
Yeah, I think so. We keep believing in each other and just keep working. And, coaches put us in the right positions to do the right thing. So if we just have fun, move the ball, and keep defending, we'll be fine. I think we can play with any team, like we said.
Kobe, just take me through kind of what you were looking for, that shot at the end of regulation.
The layup?
Yeah.
I was turned and I was so open like right away. I was like, should I dunk this? And then I saw him rotate over and I just tried to draw contact. I probably should have just dunked it or tried to. But next one will go. Won't do it again.
Matt, Ben goes to the line. Obviously Darius inbound the ball, and Ben goes up and saves an amazing shot. I guess, how confident are you when Ben goes to the line that he's going to hit these shots?
I'm pretty confident. Ben was challenged this week a little bit, just to guard better. And, there were some moments in this game where, he was challenged again, but he came up huge. Right before he hit those free throws, first of all, he caught the ball, which was awesome, hit the free throws. But right before that, we have a layup miss, and Ben gets it and lays it right in. And I think that gave us the lead. So it was huge. Ben's a program guy, right? Ben is a guy who's been in the program for 3 years. He's a 3.7 student. He's the first to practice every single day. He's the last to leave. He embodies a lot of what we're trying to build. And I was really proud of him to have that moment. And, You know, he found a way to be a really good player, probably in a game where he didn't have it, you know, his best stuff. And so, you know, he's a winner.
Obviously, we only really bring 3 of you in here. Could have brought Ben in here. Probably should have brought Thomas in here too. Who wants to say a few words about Thomas, just kind of what he brought to the team in this game?
He's fantastic.
Yeah.
Defensively, he's always talking, and then he's our best rebounder. We got to get him to stop fouling so much, keep him in. I think that might be 3 in a row where he's fouled out.
Yeah.
So we got to work on that. I'll talk to him at
11
home.
rebounds.
But other than that, I mean, you guys see it just as much as we do. He's fantastic.
And Trev, I guess just for you to touch on what Matt said, I mean, I know you've been hindered by the back a little bit, just to come off the bench in this situation and to really kind of bring it from the jump, just mentally, where were you at?
Yeah, I mean, my college career hasn't been easy. A lot of injuries. And I was hoping this year it'd be injury-free and I could just ride off into the sun, but God had a different plan for me. And these guys know I'm not going to be defeated. I'm not going to quit. And I'm just going to keep coming until that back gives out completely. So that's kind of been my mentality my whole life. Being 6'1", probably can't jump over a phone book, but that's how you get to this point. So yeah.
Matt, you've talked through the year about having to learn how to find ways to win, having to learn how to win close games. Is this now one that, again, and you had the Illinois State game too, but that you can point to this one and say, look, guys, we did this. We know we can do this now.
Yeah, the thing I was most, you know, happy with, right, with this win was, you know, we always talk about, hey, like the results will come, but it's hard not to focus on it. And again, there is a lot of pressure for Division I athletics, especially basketball. And I just wanted our guys to feel success, to feel the win based on the work that they've been doing, right? I get to coach them every day. I see the improvement happening. I get to have, you know, the meetings with them, and we talk, and we get to do all these things. I mean, that is, you know, really where teams get better. And you know, sometimes the wins come and sometimes they don't. But the reality of it is I think if you keep stacking good things, you keep putting in good days, you keep being an everyday guy, you keep buying into your teammates, and you know, eventually those things will come. And so, again, it's, you know, we've brought in a lot of new players and they haven't really you know, played together all that much. And so, you know, there is going to be a little bit of a process, but you know, if we can keep stacking together, I mean, our goal is to play the best basketball we can by March, and I really do believe this team can do that.
Kev, you guys had 10 turnovers in the first half, and I think for the first 18 and a half minutes of the second half, we only had 1. I guess how much was that stressed at halftime and to take care of the ball, and I guess just your thoughts on late game turnovers that have seemingly cropped up for you guys?
Yeah, we definitely got to get better at that, especially late game, turning it over. But we work on plays to get the ball in and work on late game plays. So, I mean, we just got to buy in and really focus on what the coaches is telling us to do at the end of the game. And it's a lot going on. It's tough sometimes, but you know, if we do that, I think we'll be fine.
My last one, maybe it's just because I noticed it more, Matt. It felt like you kept the players on the court a little bit longer after the game. You looked like pretty impassioned on the center court there. Did you say anything different than normal?
Just to, like, I mean, again, the whole message during the game was, look, guys, we've been here before, right? And I think, you know, a lot of times we leave that moment feeling pretty bad, and you know, I wanted to soak it in and, you know, give thanks and you know, just to feel it. And I told them in the locker room today, I mean, look, go have fun. You know, I want you guys to enjoy this moment, have fun with each other. We will practice, you know, again tomorrow, but you know, winning's really hard, and you know, and it's been, when you drop 4 in a row, I mean, it you know, might feel like sometimes you're never going to win again. And so I want them to enjoy it, and I want us to get better tomorrow, and then we got to go, you know, win a game on the road in the Valley.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, guys.